Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you guys back here. Today on Vay Adventures is another exciting movie premiere day. But this movie is a little different than what we're used to. This movie is about a crazy robot who goes off and kills people. So, you know, in our near future, we're gonna have a lot more robots. If you guys haven't been able to watch about Elon Musk's robots, these are all coming to real life, so it's a bit scary. We're gonna have robots running around soon. Anyways, this movie is about a robot named Megan. It first came out in 2022. The budget that was used to make this Megan movie was only about 12 to 14 million, but it became a global success. It got in about maybe 181 to 182 million. So by my numbers right there, they did a pretty good job of making a good profit on just spending 12 to 14 million dollars from the start. So with that being said, they went ahead and made part two. Part one was Megan being created to help kids get along with having friends and all. If the kid was lonely, they can buy Megan to keep them company. But this robot was attached to this one little girl, and she got jealous of anybody who got close to this little girl. And then Megan went crazy on a psychopath killing spree to anybody who got close to this young girl that she was attached to. And then fast forward now 3 years later, Megan has been deactivated, and the movie that we're watching today is Megan 2.0, and I think Erin knows a little bit more about it. What is it all about?
Yes, so this movie is set 2 years after the first Megan, and basically it's about this other company has created this other robot that is named Amelia, I believe, and she has become more dangerous and lethal than Megan. So Gemma has to, which is Katie's aunt, the little girl.
She was the creator of Megan, right?
Yeah, she designed Megan in the first one, and she has to resurrect Megan. And Megan is, she has to basically stop this Amelia robot who is more dangerous than she is.
Yeah, Amelia, the new robot, and I think it's a government agency that wanted to create some kind of super weapon, to infiltrate other countries and spy on other countries. But then the AI in Amelia has started realizing that she don't want to take orders, and she goes off on a killing spree. Whoever want to try to give her orders, she's gonna go ahead and kill her. So the creator of Megan said, you know what? I'm going to make Megan faster, stronger, and then hopefully take out this Amelia robot. So Megan is kind of like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So that's why she got Megan back up and running. Sounds pretty, a simple, storyline with, bringing an old robot that was bad, but this one's even worse. So they had to bring her back to help him out and kill the new bad robot. So yeah. Anyways, let's go inside.
Alright, of course we gotta find the poster. Alright, so far I'm not seeing it. Why would you not have Megan? We gotta check the other side. Alright, they have no Megan poster. What the heck? That's really weird.
Alright, picking up tickets. Alright, got mine.
Alright, over here looking at the popcorn buckets. They have a ton of Megan ones left. These are $34.95 with popcorn, large drink, and a refill. It's a good deal. And we come here yesterday to get the Superman popcorn buckets. If you saw our short.
Alright, Erin just ordered some food. I got a bacon cheeseburger this time. Last time I ordered a burger, I forgot the bacon. So this time I'm craving a bacon cheeseburger. They got good burgers here, actually. For like a movie theater. All right, we're gonna wait for the food now. All right, Erin's gonna get popcorn. While Erin's getting the popcorn, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the food. I'm just sitting here, just waiting for the food because I'm hungry.
All right, I got the popcorn and
I got the food. Got the food.
I'm filming you getting the food.
I'll film myself.
You're no longer waiting for the food.
Got the food.
And I got the popcorn. And you got to get the drink.
Yeah. All right, I got my drink. Wonder what I'm gonna get. Let's see. And let's see. Maybe a Fanta. Pineapple. I feel like pineapple today. All right, pineapple it is. Pineapple, so refreshing. Ooh, I'm gonna get this again. This is good.
All right, we had to get some ketchup.
Got my ketchup. Got my ticket. Ready to go.
All right, there's that Smurfs poster again.
July 18th, this month. A lot of movies.
Or next month, really.
Oh, next
it's still
month.
June.
It's still June. Sorry.
All right, we're in house number 9. I think this is the same one we was in the other day.
2.0.
TSG, only it takes. Be my neighbor.
All right.
Mortgages made easy.
Sitting down here and got my food. I can't wait to.
Movie trivia is the most movie trivia
You
in
see
one
that?
place. With
No,
so
you
many
can't have
ways
some.
to play, daily challenges, friendly competition,
I got
and new
cheese
games every week.
sticks.
It's the most up-to-date movie trivia challenge out there. Given everything that's happened.
Please.
Barbara, are you there? I think General Forrester. She's already left the building.
What was Amelia talking about? What did you take from her?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, it's a quantum encrypted file, which means...
Given everything that's happened. Self-destruct terminated.
Well, let the process of elimination begin.
Don't forget, she's an expert in infiltration. She may be wearing a...
Self-destruct terminated.
All right, guys, that was the end of the movie. I gotta say though, I'm quite impressed of how this movie turned out. There was some complexity to the story, and a lot of layers to where it make you feel like it wasn't a cheap movie. The camera angles and the way they transitioned from one scene to another made it seem more of a high production film. I was surprised at how good and beautiful it was. Not just the story, but the cinematography. And saying this is because they took $25 million and made a great movie. And nowadays, you know, when it comes to movies like Marvel and Disney, they spend upwards of like 100 to 200, 300 million dollars. Blumhouse, the production company, and I think Universal is the parent company, spent only $25 million, and that's double the budget from the first one. And the first one was a commercial success, and this one is no exception as well. They did a good job, so I think it's going to be a great commercial success for Megan 2.0.
Yeah,
I look forward to it.
it.
Yeah, there's a lot of twists to the movie. You think you understand what's going on and what's going to happen, but they did a great job on leading you one way and then it goes another way. And I'm more of a Megan fan now than I was when I started to watch this one.
Yeah, I think I might like this one more than the first, maybe.
Yeah, and usually, you know, the sequels are never as good as the first one, but I think this one holds the edge a little bit more. At least, you know, based on my opinion, I just think they did a great job. Megan has become more of a like a friendly foe or something like that. You know, like you want to root for her now. The dialogue between the actors was so freaking funny. My favorite part was when the billionaire came in and he was talking to Gemma how why didn't she just call him up and ask for some advice and some funding to fund a new project. And that scene was so funny. That the guy who plays the billionaire is hilarious. What's your favorite part, babe?
There's a scene where Gemma and Megan, and she's like putting this new chip in her arm, and
oh yeah,
she's just kind of confronting and Megan telling her that, you know, I don't think I'm doing such a good job raising Katie and all this stuff, and
yeah.
Megan's telling her like, no, I've seen you do this and this, and you know, basically telling her she's doing a great job trying to be her mother.
Mind you here, you know, part of the whole movie's premise is that Megan was there all the whole time. She was seeing everything basically in the whole house that Gemma and Katie was in. So that's why she knew the insights and all the things that were happening in the house. But this was, you know, unbeknownst to Gemma. She didn't know that Megan had control over the whole house, whether it be in cameras or like a little tiny
lighting or whatever.
The little tiny carpet. Was it one of those little robots that sweep the floor, like a Roomba? She had control over everything, lighting, sound, you know, Alexa, whatever it is. They didn't know Megan had control over all the electronics because they thought they killed Megan. Anyway, so that's part of the whole the storyline of the movie. Whew, that was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
more than I would have thought. Yeah, this is worth seeing. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut the video here and get home to see our cuties, because you know, we didn't bring them to this one because it's rated PG-13.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
little cussing,
but a little bit of cussing and, you know, a little horror. It's labeled as what? Action, horror, thriller.
Like,
so yeah, I didn't think that would be good for June and Scarlet since it's still
plus
little
I haven't
cuties.
seen the first one, so
Yeah. All right, guys.
It'll be at the next one, which will be Jurassic World. Rebirth.
Stay tuned for that one. All right, I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You know, it's free. There's no charge. Like when we go to do these videos, it's not free. It costs us a pretty good of money, and you can imagine how much it would cost, like a month of just seeing movies on a daily routine. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and stay tuned for the next one. Until then, peace.
Peace out.